Hello, artists. So today is the day you have been waiting for. We are going to start creating our very own city drawings. We are going to be drawing a cityscape. So does anyone know what a cityscape is? It sounds sort of like a landscape. So a cityscape is a drawing of a skyline of a city where you can see all the buildings. So what makes up a city? So a city is a crowded town with a lot of people in it, where it has big, huge skyscrapers, like the skyscrapers we have built already. So we will be making our own dream cities. I included a pet store and some of my favorite restaurants. You can include your own house as a big tower. You can make anything you would like. So, with that being said, we are going to go over together how to create our own cities using line. Before we create our own cities, let's take a look at our artist inspiration of the day. Stephen Wiltshire is an amazing artist who actually still works today, and he creates huge, amazing cityscapes with tons of detail using line. What do you see here that helps the building stand out and look realistic? So maybe you can see the sides of the buildings that helps them look like they're coming forward, and you can see the ground too. So we're going to work on our cityscapes and how we can create cities and buildings using line. So all you need to begin is a piece of paper and a pencil so you can erase. So I am just beginning by creating a line. This is going to be a line for the ground of our cities. I don't have a ruler, so I was just using a box as a straight line. So make sure you create a straight line along the bottom so we can use that as the ground. And once you have the ground, you are going to take your pencil and put it on the ground line. Then you are going to put it straight up to the sky. This is going to be the side of our skyscraper. Then you're going to want to start making a rectangle. Now you can put a second box next to it, or second rectangle next to it. And this rectangle is going to be skinnier than the first one, because this is going to be the sides of our building. And we will be coloring them in darker next class. So here comes the extra fun part where you can add your own ideas and use your imagination to create your own cities. So I added some windows. You can add different shape windows. I will put on some different ideas for creating window shapes and curtains and balconies in the lesson plan, so you can look at some more pictures. But here is my building. I'm using line and shape, so I've used line at the top to create that curved line. And then I have created different shaped windows and created a rectangle door, which is just a little version of our bigger rectangles we used to make the buildings. So you can make a little banner, make it a certain place that you like to go to. We will eventually name our cities, so you can think of names for your city while you work. So I am adding in some more detail, and you really want to make sure you fill up your buildings. So make sure that you add enough things in your buildings. So here was my pasta store, and I also created windows on the side of the building. I created the door, and then I was able to fill up the rest of my page with buildings. So make sure that you completely fill out the page. To create an overlapped look, you just have to create the rectangle and then erase the lines that wouldn't exist. So as you can see, I just created a pointy tower, but the lines don't come down to the ground line because there's buildings in front of them. So I just needed to erase the bottom so you could see the buildings that were in front. So the city should look all finished with all the details you want. You could even add things in the sky like an airplane or a sun. So let me know if you have any questions about the lesson for today. And next time we will explore color.